TJ, you have the most genuine heart I've ever met, and I'm so grateful you've chosen to share that with me. Ever since we first met, I kept telling my friends that you just fit into my life. The truth is that you unknowingly fit into my heart.
Yeah, what'd you think?
There was a specific day that I knew I was going to love TJ and live with him forever. That day, I had gotten some tough news and was being my stubborn self, and turning away from him and crying and not responding to anything he asked. TJ came home and tried to get me to open up. When he couldn't get me to budge but could see me hurting, he forever defined our relationship by saying something in the sort, "I want us to be one. I want to feel what you feel. I want to know what you're feeling and thinking so that I can protect you and comfort you and feel that way with you. I want to be one with you." It honestly just took about half a minute to sink in, and then I could feel our lives merge together and clearly see my soulmate in front of me. We have been one since that day, and now our marriage symbolizes that. Thank you for being patient with me, being my best friend, and loving me unconditionally.
You are everything I wish for Leslie. Talk about an all-around good guy. You lift her up and keep her grounded at the same time. You encourage her, you support her, and you love her without fail. I love your sense of humor and the ability to make Leslie laugh. I feel like you have been a part of the family since we've met you, and we all welcome you with open arms. So basically, I love you, Leslie. I love you, TJ. But I really, really, really love you two together.
Everything happens for a reason. You guys are really meant to be together. I kind of got emotional today at the service because my daughter, she turned 4 this year, and she's treated these two like she's part of their family, right? It's TJ was Uncle TJ with all of our friends, and now with the union of TJ and Leslie, we got another aunt in our family, right? Aunt Leslie and Uncle TJ. So.
Leslie, well, the time has come. It's our wedding day. I have been waiting for this since the first time that I set eyes on you. Today we get to share our special kind of love with all of our closest friends and family. Can you imagine it has almost been 3 years since we met? I can say that the sparks still fly just as much as they did then. You gave me a pit in my stomach every time that I thought about you, the good kind. Fast forward to today, and I still have the same feeling, thinking of what our lives have become together and what the future holds for the two of us. I can just hear little feet pattering across the floor while we look on with our joy-filled hearts seeing our family grow. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you and to be the old couple that we talk about, still loving each other unconditionally and caring for one another. I can honestly say that you have made me the happiest man on the face of the earth, and I will do everything in my power to remind you of that for the rest of our lives. Here's to a lifetime together, baby. TJ.
She's ambitious, caring, loving, giving, and more than I can ever ask for a little sister. Along with that, the love that Leslie and TJ's share is also not an accident. TJ is exactly who God intended for Leslie to meet after all the ups and downs, and who is perfect to have by her side through the rest of life's ups and downs. TJ was there to teach her the greatness that she deserved and to make her happy. I love seeing their love grow in the way that they look at each other, and I'm very happy for you. Congrats to you both. I love you. And please raise your glass for Leslie and TJ.
So with 14 years between us, that means I was in college when little Leslie was going off to kindergarten. On one of my visits home, she gave me this little charm that she must have found on the ground somewhere. I know, sweet, huh? It was a little old-fashioned key with a heart on it. So I said, "Aw, Leslie, is that the key to your heart?" And she looked at me and she said, "No, because you can't get into my heart." I was like, okay, wow, that's a weird thing to say. Well, after all these years, I finally figured it all out. That dang TJ had it the whole time.
I can honestly say that you've been my rock for almost 3 years now. When we met, I think it was pretty safe to say that we were both maybe a little bit lost on our paths. And since we met each other, I think we've been able to straighten ourselves out a little bit. And I don't know, I've fallen so head over heels in love with this girl that I have nothing else that I'd ever want in this world other than her.